What if one breakout strategy could trade 7 markets for you, automatically, while you sleep? Today I'm showing you the exact multi-time frame breakout system my automation runs every single day, the real backtest behind it, and the live prop firm account it's paying for. Let's get into it. Here's the Dow Jones, US 30, and this is the same chart my strategy sees. Those horizontal lines aren't random. They're support and resistance levels pulled automatically from 4 higher time frames at once. The 15-minute, the 30-minute, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour. Every level is tagged with the time frame it came from. And that matters, because a level that only exists on one time frame is noise. But when levels from multiple time frames stack on top of each other, you get confluence. That's where breakouts actually mean something. Last week, this exact setup printed a beautiful trade on US 30 right before the New York Open. So let me rewind the chart and walk you through it, level by level. So I've rewound to just before the New York session. Look above price. There's a single 4-hour resistance up top. And right here, a stack of 3 resistances sitting together. A 15-minute, a 30-minute, and a 1-hour level, all merged into one zone. Below price, we've got a 1-hour support and another 15-minute support further down. I'm circling each of these so you can see the structure clearly. This is the entire battlefield before the trade even exists. Price is trapped between stacked resistance above and scattered support below. And now the strategy just waits. It doesn't predict. It doesn't guess direction. It lets price pick a side first. Here's the rule that filters out 90% of fake breakouts. A candle must close through at least 3 stacked time frame levels in a single move. Not touch them. Close through them. Watch the replay. Price drops toward the supports first, but it only gets through 2 levels and can't close below the 3rd. That's not a valid breakout. No trade. So we wait. Price turns, pushes up, and there it is. One candle closes clean above all 3 stacked resistances. 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1 hour in one bar. That candle is our point of interest. 3+ time frames broken on a single close inside a trading session. Now, and only now, is a trade even allowed to exist. But we still don't chase the breakout. That's how retail traders get wicked out. Instead, the strategy waits for a reversal candle, a countercolor pullback right after the break. For a long, that means a red candle printing after a bullish breakout candle. Once that pullback appears, a buy stop order is parked at the high of the sequence. So the trade only triggers if price actually continues in the breakout direction. The stop loss goes at the reversal candle's low. And the take profit is fixed at 2 to 1, exactly twice the risk. One more filter. The break has to happen inside a kill zone. Asia, London, or New York session. You can see the session boxes right on the chart. Break of 3+ levels, confirmed pullback, continuation entry, defined stop, to our target. Every single piece of that is mechanical. There is no discretion anywhere in this system, which is exactly why it can be automated. So let's play it forward. Price comes back, taps into our entry, fills the buy stop, and then continuation kicks in. It runs straight to the 2R target. Full winner. And here's the part I love. I wasn't at the screen for any of this. My strategy script, over 1,300 lines of code, found the levels, validated the break, placed the order, and closed the trade. I'll show you exactly how in a minute. But one good trade proves nothing, so let's talk data. This is TradingView's deep backtest over a full 365 days of history on real per asset presets. On US 30, the system printed a 43% win rate with a profit factor of 2.1. Now pay attention, because this is where most people misunderstand trading. 43% means we lose more often than we win, and we still make money. Why? Because every loss is 1R, and every win is 2R. At 2 to 1 reward to risk, you only need about 34% to break even. Everything above that is pure edge. Look at the equity curve. It grinds upward with controlled drawdown because the position sizing risks a fixed percentage per trade and the stop is defined before entry, every single time. Now, frequency. This is roughly 35 trades per year on one symbol. That might sound slow, but this strategy doesn't trade one symbol. It runs on 7 asset classes simultaneously. Gold plus the major US and European indices. 7 markets, each producing signals independently, comes out to roughly 2 or 3 trades per day across the portfolio. Enough to compound without overtrading. And because every market gets its own tuned preset, each one carries its own edge. Let me show you the rest of them. Gold. 40% win rate, profit factor 2.164. France 40. 42% win rate, profit factor 1.487. NAS 100, the tech index. 50% win rate, the highest of the group. Germany 40. This is the worst performer at just 30% win rate, and even that is still profitable, with a 1.49 profit factor, purely because the 2R math keeps losers small. And UK 100. 40% win rate with a profit factor of 2.556, the strongest profit factor in the whole portfolio. Look at the chart. Every one of these back-tested trades is drawn right on the candles. Entry, stop, and target boxes, so you can audit every single position the system ever took. Nothing is hidden, nothing is cherry-picked. 7 markets, all profitable. Same rules on every one. The only thing that changes is the per-asset preset. That's the signature of a robust edge. It doesn't just work on one lucky symbol. It works across gold and every major index with the exact same logic. You can't make this up. The numbers are sitting right there in the strategy tester. And this is the engine behind it all. The Pine script itself, 1,366 lines of code. Every rule I just showed you is in here. The multi-timeframe support and resistance detection, the 3-level confluence test, the killzone session filter, the pullback entry state machine, the stop loss, the 2R take profit, the early exit logic that tightens your stop when momentum stalls. Even the position sizing. The chart you saw wasn't me drawing lines. The script builds everything, decides everything, and fires everything. Your only job is to attach it to a chart. So how do you get it? Head to TradingViewCopier.com. This is the platform that connects TradingView directly to MetaTrader 5, and it's also where the strategy lives. Go to the pricing section. The Pro plan gets you the full automation suite. Unlimited MT5 accounts, multi-account copying with custom risk, symbol remapping, drawdown limits, and a full audit log. And the Pro Plus strategy plan adds the exact ICT multi-timeframe script you just watched. Invite-only Pine access, the killzone sessions, the multi-timeframe confluence engine, auto position sizing with reward to risk based stops and targets, back-tested presets for gold and the major indices, and pre-formatted alerts that are ready for the copier out of the box. Zero setup. If you already have a profitable strategy, grab the copier alone. If you don't, this is the piece most traders are missing. Now let me prove this isn't just backtests. This is my actual copier dashboard running on a VPS 24/7. These are the bots, the automation, connected to my accounts. Last month, June, this system made $6,437 in profit on a $100,000 FTMO challenge, the 2-step evaluation. I'm about $2,000 away from completing step 1. In 1 month and a few days, the automation has produced roughly $8,000, while I did absolutely nothing at the screen. Look at the performance calendar. Every green day, every red day, every position logged automatically. The wins come more frequently than the losses, and the sizing keeps every loss contained to plan. This is what a mechanical edge looks like when you take the human out of execution. If you've been struggling to pass a prop firm challenge because of emotions, hesitation, or missed entries, this is exactly the problem automation was built to solve. And the setup is genuinely 3 steps. 1, copy your personal webhook from the copier dashboard. 2, apply the strategy to your TradingView chart and create an alert. 3, paste the webhook into the alert and save. That's it. From that moment, every entry, stop, and target fires straight into MetaTrader 5 automatically. Here's the MetaTrader 5 side, my 100K FTMO account with the full trade history. Wins, losses, all of it. But notice the wins hit more frequently, and every trade was executed instantly at the exact price the strategy demanded. No hesitation, no emotions, no missed entries. Think about what manual trading actually costs you. An alert fires, you're not at your desk, you arrive late, you chase the entry, you widen the stop, and the edge is gone. Automation deletes every one of those failure points. I was only able to become consistently profitable when I stopped executing trades myself. The full setup video is on the website, and it takes minutes. That's TradingViewCopier.com. The strategy, the copier, or both. Drop your questions in the comments. I answer all of them. If this opened your eyes to what automation can do, hit subscribe. See you in the next one.